The New York adventure. In a small town called Maplewood, there lived a girl named Lucy. Lucy loved reading about faraway cities, and her favorite city was New York. She dreamed of seeing the tall skyscrapers, the Statue of Liberty, and the bright lights of Times Square. One day, Lucy's parents surprised her with exciting news. "Lucy, we're going to New York for your birthday," they announced. Lucy could hardly believe it. "Really? This is a dream come true. I can't wait," she exclaimed. When they arrived in New York, Lucy was amazed by the bustling streets, the yellow taxis, and the towering buildings. Their first stop was Times Square. The bright lights and huge billboards took her breath away. "This is incredible," Lucy said, snapping pictures with her camera. Next, they visited the Statue of Liberty. They took a ferry to Liberty Island, and Lucy gazed up at the giant statue holding her torch high. It was even more impressive in person. They climbed to the pedestal and looked out over the water, seeing the Manhattan skyline in the distance. "This is the best birthday ever," Lucy said, smiling at her parents. After that, they went to Central Park. Lucy loved the contrast of the green park against the tall buildings surrounding it. They rented bikes and rode along the paths, enjoying the fresh air and the beautiful scenery. They even stopped to watch some street performers playing music. While exploring Central Park, Lucy noticed a small, hidden path. Curious, she asked her parents if they could follow it. They agreed, and Lucy led the way. The path took them to a quiet garden with a lovely fountain in the center. There, they met an old man sitting on a bench, feeding the birds. He had kind eyes and a warm smile. "Hello, young traveler," the old man said. "Are you enjoying your visit to New York?" "Yes, very much," Lucy replied. "I love exploring new places and learning about the city." The old man chuckled. "New York is full of stories and surprises. Would you like to hear a special one?" Lucy nodded eagerly and sat down next to the old man. Her parents smiled and sat nearby, listening. "Many years ago," the old man began, "there was a young girl named Emma who lived in New York. Emma loved adventures, just like you. One day, while exploring the city, she found a hidden bookshop. Inside, she discovered an old book that seemed magical. The book was filled with stories about New York and had a map that led to secret places in the city." Lucy's eyes widened with excitement. Emma followed the map, the old man continued. "She visited famous landmarks, just like you are doing now. Each place had a clue that led her to the next destination. Finally, she discovered that the true treasure was not just the places she visited but the experiences and memories she made along the way." "That's amazing," Lucy exclaimed. "Did she share the stories with others?" "Yes, she did," the old man said. "Emma became a storyteller, sharing the magic of New York with everyone she met. She learned that the city's real treasure was its people and their stories." Lucy thought about the story and realized that her own adventure in New York was similar. She was learning so much and experiencing the magic of the city. "Thank you for the story," Lucy said. "I want to explore more and learn as much as I can about New York." The old man smiled. "Keep your eyes open and your heart curious. There are always new things to discover." Lucy and her parents continued their tour of New York, visiting the Empire State Building, where they looked out from the observation deck and saw the entire city spread out before them. They also went to the American Museum of Natural History, where Lucy marveled at the dinosaur skeletons and learned about different cultures and wildlife. On their last day in New York, they visited the Brooklyn Bridge. As they walked across the bridge, Lucy felt a deep sense of excitement and happiness. The view of the city was breathtaking, and she felt grateful for the opportunity to visit New York. "This has been the best birthday ever," Lucy said, holding her parents' hands. "We're so glad you're enjoying it," her mom replied. "New York is a special place." As they walked back to their hotel, Lucy thought about everything she had seen and learned. She felt grateful for the experiences and the stories she would carry with her forever. Back in Maplewood, Lucy shared her adventure with her friends and classmates. She showed them her pictures and told them about the places she had visited. Everyone listened with interest, and some of her friends even decided they wanted to visit New York one day too. Lucy's trip to New York had inspired her to continue learning about new places and exploring the world. She knew that there were many more adventures waiting for her, and she was excited to see where her curiosity would take her next. The story of Lucy's adventure in New York became a cherished memory, reminding her that the world is full of wonders and that there is always something new to discover. And so, Lucy's love for adventure and exploration grew stronger, leading her to many more incredible journeys in the future.